Kenny Ploen, the Niles Kinnick Scholar, is back in the game. Number 11, you see him over the far side of your screen. Johnny Clark will kick off for the Beavers. Mike Hagler, Don DeBrino are the two deep men. John Clark booting it. It bounces by Nocera. Hagler picks it up on the 8, back to the 15, over to the 20, and that's about as far as he gets. Jim Bracken, sophomore right guard for the Beavers, hits him at about the 21-yard line. First and 10 for Iowa on the Iowa 21. A marker, I believe, on the play. Just a moment. Check the officials. It's just an official timeout. Kenny Ploen at quarterback. Wayne T. Mike Hagler running. Gets a couple of yards. He tries the right side of the Beaver line with little Dick Carrick, the 161-pound center, who plays the right linebacker spot. His number is 55, making the stop. Ball's on the 22, gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Iowa. Dobrino and Nocera in behind Ploen, Hagler on the wing. Don Dobrino running. Gets to the 25 and across it to about the 26. All-America tackle, John Whitty, a 232-pounder. His number is 75 if you want to watch him. Frank Bloomquist and Bob Cummings, the two guards, help lead the play. The ball's on the 26, a gain of 4. It is 3rd and 5 for Iowa, leading Oregon State College 21-6. Kenny Ploen rolling out. Getting away from several men. Look at him go! Across the 30 to about the 33. Joe Francis finally brought him down. Norm Teal missed him with a couple of other Beavers. And Jim Gibbons threw a key block in there for the Hawkeyes. A first down for Iowa on a beautiful run by Kenny Ploen. First and 10 for Iowa on its 33. 7-yard run from the line of scrimmage by Kenny Ploen. Mike Hagler running. And down to about the 34-yard line. Bob DeGrant, the right end for Oregon State, number 88, brought him down. Frank Bloomquist led the play. 2nd and 9 for Iowa on its 34. Playing the quarterback, Dobrino and Harris, or rather Nocera, in behind him, and Hagler on the wing. On a reverse, there goes Mike Hagler, and he's to the midfield. He may go all the way to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20, to the 10, and all the way for the touchdown. A 66-yard run by Colin Hagler, 21-year-old junior. And Iowa's out in front, 27-6. Kenny Ploen handed off to Don Dobrino, who handed it off to Colin Hagler, or Mike Hagler as he's called, on the reverse, going 66 yards. Beautiful run. Kenny Ploen holding, and Bob Prescott trying the extra point. It's good. Iowa 28, Oregon State College 6. The Hawkeyes have turned in some sensational runs today. They've turned in all kinds of runs today and have buried it with beautiful pass plays and patterns. Takes all kinds, you know.
By a boy named Ernell Durden, who was a really fast runner. He never gained 1 inch. In fact, I think he was losing ground.
Oh, it's really something. I tell you, he was really opening that gap, but fast.
Well, here at the Rose Bowl, 28-6 as Iowa kicks off now to deep to Oregon State. Back on the 3-yard line is taken by Durden. Durden up the middle and to the 30-yard line he goes, where he hit at the 30 and dropped on the hash marker by John Nocera.
Goes to the 30, tackled by Bob Prescott, who kicked off for Iowa. Approximately a 28, 29-yard return to that kickoff. First and 10 for the Beavers on their own 30-yard line. Single wing, strong side to the right. Joe Francis crawling over the backs of players as he tried to find some running room. That strong Iowa line just refused to be budged too much. And with the help of linebacker Johnny Nocera and All-America tackle Alex Karras, who plays defensive left guard, and Ken Ploen playing the defensive left halfback spot, he only got a yard. Second and 9 for Oregon State on its 31. Joe Francis, following Nubb Beamer, cuts back and gets to the 34. Frank Bloomquist slowed him up, and Don Suki stopped him completely. The ball is on the 34-yard line, a gain of 3, third and 6. Strong side end, Bob DeGrant leading him out of the huddle. Single wing left. Durden on a reverse play finds a hole and goes across the 40 to about the 43-yard line or so. Ernal Durden, who runs that reverse play off the single wing beautifully for the Oregon State Beavers, picks up a first down on the 43-yard line. First and 10 for Oregon State College on its 43. Sterling Hammock has replaced Ernal Durden at the wingback spot for Oregon State College. Frank Gilliaman at right end for Bob Prescott for Iowa. Nubb Beamer, the fullback, on a power play off a single wing attack across the 45 to about the 46 or 7. Johnny Nocera, number 33, and Frank Bloomquist, number 64, the left linebacker and defensive left tackle, stopped him. The ball is spotted down on the 47. A gain of 4, second down and 6 for Oregon State College. Gary Lukehart's in at quarterback. His number is 27. Francis, tailback, 42. Beamer, 34, the fullback, and Hammock, 11, is on the wing. Joe Francis running, getting blocking, and moves across midfield to the Iowa 49-yard line. Johnny Nocera made the tackle. Playing a fine game today, both offensively and defensively. Third and 2 for the Beavers on the Iowa 49. Single wing right this time. Joe Francis getting yardage, going to the 40 and across it and down to the 36 or 7-yard line of Iowa, and a first down for the Beavers from Corvallis, Oregon. 12-yard sprint by the fine tailback. A great all-around performer. First and 10 for Oregon State College on the Iowa 37. Again, Francis on a cutback, going beautifully to the 25 and down to the 24-yard line, softly to the 23. Mike Hagler made the tackle for Iowa. Junior Joe Francis, in the opinion of Coach Tommy Prothrow and his former head coach as he assisted in UCLA, Red Sanders, one of the greatest all-around tailbacks they've ever seen. A first down for Oregon State College on the Iowa 24-yard line. 13-yard gain on that last play. Bill Happel in for Mike Hagler, Fred Harrison for Johnny Nocera for Iowa. First and 10 for OSC. Fullback Nubb Beamer carrying. Moved down to about the 19-yard line with Don Suki, right linebacker, and co-captain for Iowa, number 55, helped out by number 50, Bob Comings. And the ball is spotted down on the 18. A gain of 6 yards, second and 4. Oregon State has moved from its own 30 thus far. Francis and Beamer deep, Hammock on the wing, layered up close. And on a reverse, Sterling Hammock, number 11, is caught at the 21-yard line. Iowa will not be fooled by the reverse play. Don Suki and Jim Gibbons were the men for the Hawkeyes. Suki hit him first. The ball is on about the 21-yard line, a loss of 3 yards, making it third and 7 for Oregon State College. almost a 7-man line. On a fullback spinner, Nub Beamer tracks down to about the 16-yard line. Bob Comings, number 50, the right tackle for Iowa, stopped him. And again, Don Suki. Suki has been playing a tremendous game. Gain of 5 yards. It's 4th and 2 for Oregon State on the Iowa 16. Iowa leading 28-6 with half of the third period gone. And so this is their big play. Joe Francis dives over the middle of the line across the 15 down to about the 13 or 14-yard line. Fred Harris finally stopped him close to a first down, and the officials are going to measure. And so with our 60-inch camera, you can look right in on the ball and watch the measure, see whether or not the first down was picked up by Joe Harris against the 7-man Iowa line. First down, Oregon State College. The Beavers have a first down. First and 10 on the Iowa 13. Almost an 8-man line this time, and Nub Beamer spins and goes across the 10 to about the 9. Sophomore fullback on the old fullback spinner. Stopped again by Don Suki. Nub Beamer's number is 34. Joe Francis, the tailback, 42. Sterling Hammock, the wingback, 11. Jerry Ladd, the quarterback, number 22. Against an 8-man line. Joe Francis is running leaps and bolts and drives and gets almost up to about the 1 or 2 yard line. Joe Francis, vaulting and driving. And Bill Happel finally halted his forward progress on the 3-yard line. And it is a first down for Oregon State. Don Suki again in on the play to help out Bill Happel. So with Francis and Beamer deep and Hammock on the wing and Laird up close, with the ball on the 3 against an 8-man line, there's Beamer diving and right up to the goal line. Nub Beamer with that Iowa forward wall, charging and stopping him short of the goal line. Dick Klein and Don Suki. Dick Klein's number is 70. Sleepy Klein, they call him in Iowa City. And the ball is inches short of the goal line. Second down coming up. Strong side to the left. Nub Beamer, and he dives over for the touchdown. Oregon State College going 70 yards on 15 plays. Sticking right to the ground. Out of pass in the drive. Going from their own 30. 70 yards for the touchdown. And it is now 28-12. Clark comes in to try the extra point. Joe Francis will hold. It is blocked. The kick is blocked. The score, Iowa 28, Oregon State College 12. Things about that drive which covered 70 yards was that the Beavers went all the way without a single forward pass. And you and I were commenting that on their straight-ahead plays they were able to make yardage on Iowa. Of course, Iowa being ahead 28-6, they're naturally going to let down a little bit. But in as much as we'd said, we thought perhaps that Oregon State might do a little better sticking to the ground. It was interesting to find them going 70 yards without a single pass play. Okay, Al, here's the next kickoff. All right, and Clark will do the kicking off. This is a sophomore from Independence, Oregon. He'll make the run up. Bill Happel and Don Matrino playing deep back on the 5-yard line for the Hawkeyes. 28-12 to score. The fans stand here to see the kickoff.
That move forward, boots the ball as the wobbly one going off to the right side, hits down at the 10-yard line and bounces around on the 10, goes out of bounds on past the 13-yard line. Right about the 13-yard line. Let's check that Oregon backfield. Paul Lowe is in the tailback now.
Iowa 28, Oregon State College 12. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third period of the Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California. Iowa has Gibbons, Karras, Boonquist, Stuckey, Cummings, Klein, and Gilliam, along with Dubrino, Happel, Harris, and Ploen. Bill Happel taking it on the 2, coming back up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, spins away and gets to the 25. John Steffen brought him down. Dwayne Fournier almost had him. The ball is spotted on the 26. First and 10 for Iowa on the 26. Iowa 28, Oregon State College 12. Again on that double reverse, it was Bill Happel carrying, but that time the Beavers were wise to the play. Buzz Randall defeating it, playing the right linebacker spot. The play goes with Kenny Ploen handing it off to Don Dubrino, going in one direction, and hands it off to Bill Happel coming off the wing, headed in the other direction. Second and 10, that was the play that Mike Hagler got loose on a little while ago for a 66-yard touchdown run. Second and 10 for Iowa on its 26. Bill Gravel's in at left halfback. Ploen rolls out, keeps the ball, tossing a pass which is complete at the 31-yard line to Jim Gibbons, the big left end, 6'3", 200-pounder, stopped by Joe Francis and Gary Lukehart. Gibbons, number 88, a great pass catcher. And as he was tackled, he fell forward to the 33, a gain of 7, so it's 3rd and 3 for Iowa. Oregon State College has Lukehart, Lowe, Francis, and Hammock in the secondary. Bill Happel on the wing. Gravel and Harrison behind Ploen. Kenny peeps and passes, and it is into the air, and it is caught by Gilliam. At the 48-yard line, Sterling Hammock, defending against the pass, almost caught it, but batted it up into the air, and the alert Frank Gilliam, senior right end, the 6', 273-pounder, grabbed it and was downed on the 48. It's the first down for Iowa on its own 48-yard line. Ploen gives to Happel, following Harris, but didn't get the block, and lost about a yard on the play as Buzz Randall, from his right linebacker spot, shot the gap and brought him down with a resounding tackle on the 47-yard line. Second and 11. Iowa leading 28-12 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Against a 6-2-2-1 defense. Kenny Ploen rolls out and keeps and passes to Fred Harris. Gets away. He's at midfield to the 45 and down on the 43-yard line. Fred Harris broke loose from the first Beaver who tried to get him down and went on after catching that pass. Joe Francis tried to halt him, but it was Sterling Hammock who finally did, and the ball's on the 43-yard line of Oregon State College. Third down coming up. And about a yard to go for the first down. 28-12 Iowa. Bill Gravel across the 40 to the 37 or 8-yard line, picking up the first down, stopped by Norm Teal, number 83, the left end for OSC. Frank Boone
Lindquist and Charlie Pierce in the line for Iowa, leading the offensive surge. 1st and 10 for Iowa on the 37-yard line of Oregon State. Bill Happel running. Gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Jim Bracken, number 60, the Oregon State right guard. Bob Comings, number 50, the right guard for Iowa, pulled out to lead the play. And the ball is spotted down on the 36 by the referee, John Kennedy. 2nd and 9 for Iowa. The Hawkeyes of State University of Iowa, Iowa City leading 28-12 over the Oregon State College Beavers from Corvallis, Oregon. Ploen rolling out, passing, completing it to Harris at the 30, and he's on to the 25 and out of bounds, or close to it at about the 24-yard line, driven out by Paul Lowe. A minute and 10 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. The Hawkeyes' aerial attack has been tremendous today. Ploen has attempted 6 passes, and he has completed 6. That's batting 1,000. Didn't ask for anything better than that, could you? Happel in motion, but the ball is given to Gravel across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. Ploen is mixing up his plays beautifully, and you can see by his performance why he was picked on our NBC All-America team and on others as well. Some 35 seconds remaining on the 3rd period. Iowa leading 28-12. 2nd and 4. For Iowa. Bill Gravel running. Getting back to about the line of scrimmage. Joe Francis, playing the defensive left halfback spot, number 42, came up to meet him. 14 seconds. 12, and now 10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Hawkeyes on the move against the Beavers. That ends the 3rd quarter of this internationally televised game. The score, Iowa 28, Oregon State College 12. Out of the 4th quarter in the Rose Bowl, Iowa 28, Oregon State College 12. 3rd and 4 for Iowa on the 18-yard line of Oregon State College. Bill Happel out on the wing, Gravel and Harrison behind Kenny Ploen, Gibbons and Gilliam at the end. Ploen rolling out, keeping. And he's out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Driven out by All-America John Whitty, Oregon State left tackle, number 75. The fullback Fred Harris, number 35, led the play. Ball's on the 16, actually right in between the 16 and 17-yard lines. And so it is 4th down coming up with about 2 to go for Iowa. Jim Gibbons, number 88 at left end. Frank Gilliam, 87 at right end. Bill Gravel, 14. Fred Harris, 35. Bill Happel, number 40. Gravel is on the wing left. And Ploen rolling out. He's got a man open in the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown by Jim Gibbons. Jim Gibbons got out into the open and took the pass over the outstretched arms of Arnold Durden, the safety man who tried to defend against it but couldn't do it. Gibbons stands 6'3", and Arnold Durden 5'10", and the height helps. And Kenny Ploen has now hit 7 times on 7 passing attempts. And it is Iowa 34, Oregon State College 12. Bob Prescott trying to point, Ploen holding. It's good. Iowa 35, Oregon State College 12. Jim Gibbons, Iowa's top pass catcher, who caught 12 during the regular season for 184 yards and 3 touchdowns, has been tremendous today for the Hawkeyes. He caught a
33-yarder against Oregon State in the regular season game between these two teams, which Iowa won 14-13. And before the Iowa kickoff to the Beavers, Bob Prescott's boot is picked up at the 28-yard line by Ted Searle, the blocking back, and he runs it up to about the 38-yard line. There's a low kick. Nick Deasy, the right tackle, co-captain of Iowa, number 73, stopped him. Oregon State has Norm Teal, check that, Dwayne Fournier, 87 in the left end, and Bob DeGrant, 88 at right end. Ted Searle, number 25 at quarterback, Paul Lowe, 47 at left half, Nub Beamer, 34 at full, and Arnold Durden, 14 at right half. Paul Lowe running. Across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Johnny Burrows, number 72, the left guard for Iowa. Offensive left tackle, defensive left guard. Stopped him on the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. It is 2nd and 7 for Oregon State College. The Hawkeyes leading 35-12. Against the 7-man line, Paul Lowe trying to pass, but can't find anyone to throw to, and finds very little running room. Frank Bloomquist and Jim Gibbons in on the play for Iowa. Bloomquist 64 and Gibbons 88. 3rd and 7 for Oregon State College. No gain on the play. Against the 6-2 defense this time. Paul Lowe trying to sweep. And he fumbles, and Iowa recovers on the 48-yard line. Kenny Ploen recovered. Kenny Ploen recovered as he grabbed that fumble on about the 48 and was tackled and fell on to the 45. Frank Bloomquist was the man who shook the ball loose with a hard tackle, and it's Iowa's ball, 1st and 10 on the Beaver 45. Now we'll watch the wing tee in operation with a balanced line. Kenny Ploen, number 11, directing the attack. And on that reverse, Vern Ellison, number 65, the right guard, stopped Mike Hagler, who went into the wingback spot, the right halfback spot for Iowa. A little over 12 minutes remaining in the 4th period with Iowa leading 35-12. Bill Gravel, number 14 in at left half, Johnny Nocera, number 33 in at full, and Mike Hagler, 44 at right half for Iowa. 2nd and 11, lost a yard on the play. Ploen rolls out, and he's hit as he can't find anyone to throw to, didn't have time. Vern Ellison charged, shot the gap, the right guard, 221-pound senior, number 65, and Iowa loses back to its 48-yard line. 3rd and 18 for the Hawkeyes. Against the 6-2 defense, Ploen rolling out, and his pass is batted into the air and caught by Gravel at the 40. Bill Gravel caught the ball as it was batted up into the air, and that is the first pass that Kenny Ploen attempted that wasn't a complete completion, shall we say, but on the other hand, it has to be scored a completion. 8 for 8. Bill Gravel, who is back to give him pass protection, actually caught the ball. And so it is 4th down and 26 as they lose ground on it. Johnny Nocera in front formation will get the ball away from about his own 30. Paul Lowe takes the kick on the 20, tries to sidestep a couple of men, does. He's to the 30, goes to the sidelines, he's to the 40, to the 45, to midfield, and out of bounds at about the Iowa 45-yard line. Paul Lowe, a scintillating sophomore, when he picks them up and goes. Kenny Ploen ran him out. He sidestepped, almost sidestepped both Frank Bloomquist and Hugh Drake, who almost had him caught upfield. A 41-yard kick. There was a marker on the field. Iowa leading now by a score of 35-12. We're in the fourth period, with 10 minutes and 23 seconds of playing time remaining. A 35-yard return, by the way, by Paul Lowe, but a marker on the field, a clipping penalty against the Beavers. 25. John Kennedy, the referee, getting the ball spotted properly. Back to the 39-yard line. First down for Oregon State College. Make it the 38-yard line. Francis is in the game now for the Beavers. His pass is completed to Nub Beamer, the fullback, and he gets to the 44-yard line of Iowa. Beamer, number 34, taking Joe Francis' pass. He was out on the flank, a fullback flanker, and cut down the middle. With Hugh Drake, number 66, and Mike Hagler, number 44, making the stop on the 45-yard line of Iowa. It is second down now, with 8 to go. A fullback flanker to the near sideline. That's Nub Beamer, Joe Francis deep. His pass is incomplete, intended for Arnold Durden, who had it in his hand, and interference is called against Johnny Nocera. Pass interference is called, and so the completion is allowed at the 35-yard line of the Hawkeyes. Don DeBrino is going back into the game for Bill Gravel. It's a first down for Oregon State College. Oregon State College has a first down on the Iowa 35-yard line. Iowa leading 35-12 with 9 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the fourth period. Number 22, Jerry Laird at the blocking back post for Oregon State. Francis and Beamer in the deep spots, Durden on the wing. As Francis fading the pass, throws a long one intended for Hammock, and he's got it for a touchdown. Sterling Hammock taking Joe Francis' long pass for the TD, and it's 35-18. Beautifully thrown by Joe Francis, and Sterling Hammock racing downfield, caught it beautifully and stepped into the end zone. It's 35-18. Apparently they're going to run for the point. And it's Beamer running for it, and did he get over? He did. You seldom see that. With Johnny Clark having missed 2 conversions and 2 attempts, now Beamer, the fullback, ran for the extra point. And it's 35-19. With 9 minutes and 41 seconds left to go, Iowa leads 35-19. When's the last time you've seen a man run for the point, Lee? Beamer has done it before.
It's been a long time now, but as you pointed out, John Clark was having his kick blocked today. I think it was due primarily to the hard charge of the Iowa line. Also, you'll notice, this is an interesting sidelight, that Oregon State College leads in first down, 12-11. They pull in the score 35-19. But they're trying hard and giving this crowd a great show. Time is in now, Alex.
Buzz ran final kicking off for Oregon State College. The ball is taken on the 25-yard line by Kenny Ploen. Moves across the 35 up to about the 38 or 9-yard line. Ernie Zwala, number 72, left tackle, made the stop for the Beavers. First and 10 for Iowa. Referee John Kennedy has placed the ball down on the 38-yard line. Kenny Ploen at quarterback, Bill Gravel at left half, Johnny Nocera at full, and Bill Hampel at right half. Bill Gravel running. Brought down on the 39-yard line by blocking back Jerry Laird, who plays the left linebacker spot on defense for Oregon State. Second down and 9 for Iowa on its 39-yard line. Eight and a half minutes remaining in the game. That's John Nocera breaking through, looking him go and drive, and down to 30, fumbles, and it's recovered on the 35. He got to the 39 as a marker down. A marker on the play. The penalty against Iowa. I think that Nocera attempted a lateral and passed the ball forward and then recovered. Bill Gravel recovered it, and the penalty is for an illegal lateral. It went forward rather than lateral. The ball is on the Oregon State 44-yard line. First down. Kenny Ploen on a quarterback sneak driving to the 35-yard line. The senior quarterback who does everything well, stopped by Sterling Hammock. Number 11, Kenny Ploen, stopped by number 11, Sterling Hammock. The ball's on the 36-yard line of Oregon State College. Iowa leading 35-19. Second down, about 1 to go. Gravel and Harrison behind Ploen. Happel on the wing. Kenny Ploen taking the air, throwing, and it is incomplete. Bill Happel had gone deep downfield. Cut over to his left, but the pass was thrown to his right and out of the reach of Sterling Hammock, who is attempting to defend against it. Kenny Ploen now has tried 9 passes and has completed 8. That's the first time he has not completed one today. Third and 1 for Iowa. Wing G, Bill Gravel on the left wing. And the fullback, John Nocera, cracks for the first down to about the 31-yard line, where Bob McKittrick, the left guard for Oregon State, number 67, stopped him at the first down for Iowa on the OSC 31-yard line. Jim Gibbons, Johnny Burroughs, Frank Bloomquist, Charlie Pierce, Hugh Drake, Frank Rigney, and Bob Prescott on the line for Iowa, reading from left end to right end. Kenny Ploen keeping and running nicely down to the 21-yard line. There's a marker on the play. Clipping penalty against Iowa. Nub Beamer, the fullback, number 34, made the tackle on Kenny Ploen, but a clipping penalty has been called against the Hawkeyes. You might have noted that Iowa, in its offensive alignment, aligned the fullback in the last couple of plays, Johnny Nocera, in the left halfback spot, with the left halfback set out on the wing, leaving the fullback spot vacant. Gary Lukehart has just come in to replace Jerry Laird at quarterback for Oregon State, playing the left linebacker spot. His number is 27. Bob Comington at right guard now for Iowa in place of Hugh Drake. First and 25 for Iowa on the OSC 46-yard line. Kenny Ploen on a draw play, giving it to Happel across the 40 to about the 38. Ted Bates in at right tackle, number 79 for OSC, made the stop. The ball's on the 39-yard line. Second down. 35-19 in favor of Iowa with 6.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The Rose Bowl game at Pasadena. Bill Happel on the right wing, leaving Gravel and O'Sara in behind Ploen. Against a 5-man line, and Kenny Ploen keeps and goes to the 34-yard line after he is tackled by Ernie Swallen, number 72, the left tackle. Morris Davis-Shepsky's Big Ten champions, leading 35-19. Boris Davis-Shepsky has done a magnificent job of coaching the Hawkeyes this year, as has Tommy Prothero with the OSC Beavers. In 2 years, Tommy's brought them from the cellar of the Pacific Coast Conference to the championship and into the Rose Bowl. Kenny Ploen passing to Johnny Nocera. Screen pass, he goes down across the 25, about the 23. Love Beamer, Oregon State fullback, dropping him. Iowa has dominated this game today, right from the very beginning. The ball's on the 24-yard line of Oregon State College. It stopped on about the 32 or 3-yard line. Fails in his effort to pick up the first down. Ernie Swallen is the man who got in there to stop him, the left tackle for Oregon State, number 72, and the Beavers take over as the ball is spotted on the Oregon State College 32-yard line. Kenny Ploen was shaken up a little bit, but refuses to go out. And now we'll watch OSC as they flank the fullback, Nub Beamer, out to the near sideline. Joe Francis, the tailback, looking for someone to throw to, decides to run. And heading to the sideline, goes to the 40, to the 45, and out of bounds at midfield. Joe Francis, getting a key block from Sterling Hammock, is finally run out by Bill Happel. Joe Francis, who hails from Hawaii originally, is a tremendous all-around left halfback or tailback in the single wing formation. Kenny Ploen comes out and gets a great hand. A pass from Francis to Beamer, the fullback. He's to the 40 and is down at about the 37-yard line of Iowa. Tackled again by Bill Happel, the safety man. Another first down for the Beavers. First and 10 on the Iowa 37. Nuff Beamer, the fullback, flanks to the near sideline. Another pass, and it's completed to Hammock at the 30. He's tackled, falls to about the 28. Charlie Pierce playing the right linebacker spot for Iowa, number 54. Gene Veit went in to replace Kenny Ploen for Iowa. Francis has tried 11 passes and has completed 9. Second down for OSC, 2 to go on the 29-yard line of Iowa. Francis' pass is completed to Teal out in the flat. Norm Teal, the senior left end, who is brought down by Bob Comings. Just missed his first down. It's going to be very close. Missed it by about half a yard. About 3 minutes remaining in the game, and Iowa leads 35-19. Fullback flanker And Joe Francis is a marker as Francis runs to the 21, but there was a marker on the play, back illegally in motion. Nuff Beamer, the fullback, did not get out into his flanker position in time, and when he got out there, he was in motion forward before the ball was snapped, and it cost the Beavers the gain and the first down. Johnny Burroughs made the tackle for Iowa with the help of Bob Prescott and Fred Harris. Frank Gilliam. So the penalty puts the ball back to the 32. Gary Lukart goes out, and Ted Searle comes in at the blocking back spot for OSC. 3rd and 6. Nuff Beamer, the fullback, and the flanker out to the near sideline. Francis can't get his pass away and is running and gets across the 30 to about the 27 or 8. Bob Cummings, the right tackle, grabbed him by the ankles, kept him from breaking loose. The little right guard weighs only 173 pounds. Beamer goes out at fullback. 4th down coming up, and about a yard to go for a first down. Boris Evashevsky makes tackle substitutions. Alex Karras, number 77, and Dick Klein, number 70, replace Johnny Burroughs and Dick Deasy at the tackle post. They play the 2 guard posts on defense. Paul Lowe in for Nuff Beamer, putting 2 tailbacks in there now for Oregon State College, and Lowe flanks out to the right. 4th down and 1. And the bad snap from center. The ball is recovered by Oregon State College, but of course the ball goes over to Iowa, way back on the Iowa 47-yard line. For 4th and 1, a snap from center. They went all the way back. Dick Torek, intending to center it to Joe Francis, got off a bad snap from center. And the Hawkeyes take possession on their own 46. It looks as if Alex Karras is the man who recovered for Iowa. A minute and 58 seconds remaining in the game, 35-19 Iowa. Fred Harris, the fullback, taking the handoff from quarterback Gene Veit. Joe Francis made the stop as the ball was moved to the Oregon State College 47-yard line with Dick Fear leading the play. Helped out by a nice block on the part of Frank Gilliam. 2nd down and 3. A minute and a half left in the game. There's a marker on the play as Fred Harris went into the middle of the line. The holding penalty. The tackles made by Ted Searle and Ernie Zwallen. 7 men going in for Iowa. Coming out are Happel and Bloomquist. Scramble out. Several men are going in who've never played for Iowa before, getting a chance to, in this game today, getting a chance to appear in the granddaddy of all the bowl games, the Rose Bowl Classic. Searle, Arana, Milam, and Hammock in the secondary right now for Oregon State College. Chuck Morris, Jack Hogan, Ernie Zwallen, Bob McKissick, Vic Torek, Ted Bates, and John Clark for Oregon State College. Tackle. It is 2nd and 19 for Iowa. Kevin Furlong running across the 40 to about the 44. A minute and 10 seconds remaining in the game. Kevin Furlong, number 47, carried. Iowa 35, Oregon State College 19. And now less than a minute remains in the Rose Bowl game. Jim Willett is in at right tackle for Iowa. Don Bowen is in at right guard. As a marker, several of them thrown. Offside against Oregon State College. Stopping the clock with 38 seconds of playing time remaining. Over 100,000 people out here in the Rose Bowl, and they're all still here. Bob Hausman has gone in, the boy whose father, a fireman in Gary, Indiana, was seriously injured in a fire, lost his life, but came back on to the Rose Bowl and is getting a chance to appear. He's at left end, number 84. Gene Veit rolling out. Throws a long pass, and it is caught but out of bounds. Bob Hausman, the boy I was just telling you about, caught the pass, but he was out of bounds. The young man who is playing in this game, as you can well imagine, with mixed emotions. Breedlove is in at center for Iowa, as far as Evashevsky is sending almost everyone in. 19 seconds left in the game. John Yonda is in the game now for Iowa. Del Claver running, and he's dropped on the 49-yard line by Tony Arana. The ball goes over to Oregon State College, but seconds are being ticked off. 5, 4, 3. Wait just a moment. Time has been called. Time out was called just as the clock was ticking off its final seconds. Bill Scott for Iowa has gone in for Iowa. Oregon State throwing, and the ball is incomplete at the 21-yard line.